Yeah. hmm We back in business, Baltimore. We back. We back. Y'all get on in here now. We back in business, Baltimore. It's been a good week for all content creators. It's been a good week. Don't let nobody lie to you, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all see what it is? Hold on. Elise Pro Barbershop, y'all. Right there on 368 Denver Boulevard. Get right. Get right. Go on with y'all now. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Y'all get in here now. Yeah. It's official business now. I can't keep playing with you. It's official. Yo. Yeah. It's Saturday night, y'all. It's Saturday Night Live, y'all. What's good? What's good? What's good? We had a good week this week, y'all. Big boy week. Give it up for Remy and Papoose. Give it all content creators. Content. I just wanted to say give it up for them. Hey, man, it's been a big week. A big week. I ain't mad. Y'all know what it is. We back. We back in business, Baltimore. We ain't playing with y'all now. And y'all know where y'all at. Just let's get to it. And the tour with you, because I always got you in mind. And I'm none other than King Sam the Powerful. The biggest hater this side of Texas. I talk reckless, y'all. Court is in session. Is in session. We got a lot to go over, man. Y'all my go-getters. Let's go. We got a lot to go over, man. Big stories this week. I wanted to touch on a little bit of everything, but I'm gonna narrow it down. I don't want to be all over the place because I'm gonna put some of this up on TikTok. Because after I hit this up, after I get off this live stream, I was gonna do them at the same time, but I ain't set up my audio right, and I wanted to play music with the TikTok, but I got my Bluetooth hooked up to my music source. So I said, I'm gonna hold on all that. I ain't gonna have all that going at one time. And I'm gonna just hold off and I'm gonna bring some of them topics. So if any of y'all rock with me, we could take this over to TikTok. Cause after this, we're gonna shut this down in about 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna shoot straight over to TikTok and I'm gonna put up there. That's what I'm gonna do. So let's get into some of these topics, y'all. The biggest topic, well, it was, your boy Hove. You got to, we just came to keep the flame hot. So you had your boy Hove. He got 99 problems, and it seemed like underage, a minor is one. He got 99 problems, and a minor is one. And if y'all could read between the lines, y'all know what I mean by that. And I want to give it up to my barber, the one who keep me looking fly. Last week I won't fly, so I ain't need come up there because I was a little bit tired. So I ain't need post. I ain't do no content. I think I got on TikTok a couple times. But I want to give it up for my barber because he gave me a blessing today. He had some Lefroy. It's fire water in my cup, y'all. It's fire water in my cup. I don't know what's in your cup, but it's fire water. I got this right here, so I don't get dehydrated. And I got this fire water, Lefroy. Oh my stars. Yo. I was I was tipping all day. Cause I got my cut about 10 o'clock. Man, I came home, took a shower. I'm just getting up. when I, when I laid it down, it was daytime. When I woke up, it was nighttime. I was like, man, oi, 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 oi. So yeah, you had the situation with Jay, and I wanted to get into it. I wanted to get into it. I wanted to get into it, y'all, because I've been chopping it up with my guy, C. Terrell Scott. He hailing out of Baton Rouge, and right now he in Virginia. He in Virginia with me, and we link up from time to time, and we come up for ideas. Like, he got a lot of ideas. I got ideas, but he could see the picture a little bit. He could see the bigger picture a little bit more than I can sometimes. So the topic we was trying to get up there is hip hop dead? Is hip hop dead, y'all? Is hip hop dead? And I've heard some people say, man, hip hop ain't dead, man, it can't die, But you gotta think about it. Like, ain't no go-go no more. Ain't no R&B no more. So, some genres can, they can, RIP, they can die. So I just wanted to put that out there. And we ain't even gonna touch on that. We ain't gonna touch on that. And then we had the Kendrick situation. See, Kendrick had situations all over. Kendrick had the situation where Andrew Schultz was talking crazy. Lil Wayne was trying to jack in the box and pop out like Lil Wayne. Everybody know and love Lil Wayne for what he used to be, Tunechi. But I don't know if he Tunechi no more. Lil Wayne might not be Tunechi no more. So Lil Wayne need to relax. You need to relax, Wayne. You messing with Kendrick, man. Nobody don't want to see you dragged around, man. That man might drag you around like a mop you up out here. You don't want them problems, man. And why you ain't just do what Nas did, salute that man and stay out the way? You want to be in the mix. Now, if it come down to it, that man he might have to make an example out of you. That man might have to make an example out of you, and I don't think he got no, qualms about doing that, because you already, got allegiances with Drake. So stand down, relax, relax, relax. That would be my words of advice for a veteran. Sometimes, you can't be in the field as a veteran. You can't be out there trying to do young boy stuff, showing up with the young boys, because sooner or later they going to sink their teeth. They going to sink their teeth. No Diddy, they going to sink their teeth in you, man. So, I know from a seasoned vet standpoint, I know, when it come to young boy situations, you need to stay out of that. Stay out of that. But the big story, the big story is Remy Ma and Papoose. That joint hit the fan this week, y'all. It hit the fan. Remy Ma, she been belligerent, but I guess Papoose said enough is enough. So Papoose been exposing things. Papoose, and I ain't gonna tell y'all, but I'm a fan of Papoose. I like Papoose. He ain't never dropped how he was supposed to drop, but Papoose like that, y'all. Papoose an animal. I remember when he had the little alphabet junk back in the day. He had a group that it was him and K Slay, Thuggication. I think K Slay used to always, have him around in the mix. And he had Thuggication out, man. And Papoose was one of the coldest lyricists to put the words together that I've ever heard. You got guys like Big L, guys like Nas, and like Kendrick along that line of that dude. They kind of creative, and they're on the cutting edge of putting their words together. Cannabis is a lot of guys that come in that vein that maybe he wasn't the most musical as far as putting together music, radio friendly music, but man, I remember he hit a song where he rapped all the alphabets and attached them to words, and then went backwards on the joint, like forwards and backwards, A to Z. And yeah, Papoose dope. Papoose dope. And the situation was him and Remy. You know, they done fell out. They fell out. And I'm gonna just give you a synopsis and then I'm gonna go into covering the whole story. That way it give you more context. They fell out. Him and Remy Ma fell out. I think, last year around this time, they had a situation where Remy Ma, she had started her own battle rap league. And she had a couple artists up under her, but she was the one hosting the events, like Smack DVD. But you had her, she was starting her own league, and it was a good look for battle rap. That was when Cassidy and, battle rap was making noise back. It was making noise last year around this time. I think it might have been before. No, I think Surf might have just, since Surf left, man, battle rap been kind of suffering. But Surf, it might have been around the same time Surf got locked up, or a little bit around that time range. But long story short, one of the artists that she was working with, that was, one of the main events that was premiering in the battle against Geechee Gotti. Geechee Gotti, somebody from the West Coast. I think he from LA. If I ain't to be more specific, it might be Compton. I don't know for sure. But Geechee Gotti and Easy the Block Captain. Easy the Block Captain. He claimed he from Philly, or he act like he from Philly, but I think he from Norristown or something like that. That's real close to Philly. I used to stay in that area in New Jersey, and I remember Norristown was one of the surrounding. It was it's real close to Philly, if I ain't mistaken. Probably within 10, 15, 20-minute drive, if that. But that's where he from. Anyway, it was a rumors that was floating around that Remy Ma, she had an entanglement. She had an entanglement with Easy the Block Captain while she was still married to Papoose. So the dude Geechee Gotti went ham. Geechee Gotti went ham. He 3-0'd Easy the Block Captain just on the fact that that situation was out there in the public view, and he went crazy. He was like, yo, Remy Ma, you crazy out here. We respected you. We respected what you and Pap had going on, and you out here, you out here messing with the help. You messing with the help. So he demolished that man. Like, since that battle, I haven't even heard Easy the Block Captain doing nothing. That man fell off. He took a big L. He took a hit. Matter of fact, since that time, I don't even know if Remy Ma been a part of battle rap anymore. So somebody was saying it the other day. I think it was M-Rec. M-Rec said it. He was like, man, she got 3-0. He got 3-0. That was the first time in history anybody got 6-0. He 6-0'd them. 6-0. Demolished both of them. And Geechee Gotti, he nice too. He nice. He got a couple guys with him. Geechee Gotti nice. Then there was another situation or another rumor that came out that Pap and Easy the Block Captain got into it, and the word was that Easy got knocked out. He was asleep. Put that man to sleep. I heard somebody refer to him as not Easy the Block Captain. They say that man Sleepy the Nap Captain. Sleepy the Nap Captain. But they denied that. They denied the rumors. I think Remy denied the rumors. Pap ain't say nothing. Since last year, Papoose, he ain't say nothing. I think they did a video saying y'all, I think they was saying everything is good on our front. Everything good out here. Don't believe what you hear. They was saying that. And you just heard about it, but it kind of went away. Everybody knew. If you know, you know. If you into the battle rap scene, if you into hip hop real good, you kind of knew and heard about it. So I think they was still together, but they was parting ways. So I say about a month or two ago, it was rumored that Pat moved on. He moved on. He got another boxer female, or another female in his life. I think she was a boxer. Now, when it first came out, I had seen pictures and photos, and it didn't look like it wasn't Clarissa Shields. It was somebody else. I don't know if I'm tripping. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I remember it wasn't Clarissa Shields, but she was brown skinned. She reminded you of Clarissa Shields, but it won't her. I think Clarissa Shields got the movie coming out now, like a bio of her life coming up. Clarissa Shields, if y'all don't know who she is, I think she won the gold at the Olympics, and she nice with the hands. She be putting girls to sleep out there. I think the last big thing I heard from her was she I don't know, she was spawned with some dude and the dude put her down, but that was a full grown man. She out here spawned with men. So you know. So uh last about 2 months ago, Remy Ma, she get on like in an I don't know if it was Instagram or it was some platform she got on. 1 second, y'all. She was on somebody platform talking about, yeah, sometimes you gotta fight it out, and I like to fight it. She was tripping. Like she was sending shots at somebody. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. This Lefroy going down. Matter of fact, I think I need another sip. That my body was telling me get another sip of Lefroy. Let me hold this fire water. Yeah. But think about a month or two ago, she was just snapping. But it was subliminal. Nobody really knew what she was saying. She talking crazy like, sometimes you gotta fight it out. But then she was saying, yeah, but if we do fight sometime, I don't know how to lose a fight. And it was like, what? What is she talking about? But the whole time, Pap messing with a boxer. So it don't matter how good you think you could fight. You get in there with somebody who know how to fight, they gonna embarrass you. So she knew that, but she was still kind of frustrated and upset, and snap and talk about what she gonna do. And I think around that time, Remy Ma got a son. Her son like 21 years old. He was involved in a murder, well, unaliving somebody for hire situation. I think he's been charged with unaliving somebody, and he in court, he in jail right now, if I ain't mistaken. She was going through that, and you ain't hear nothing for Pap. You ain't hear nothing for Pap. Then all of a sudden yesterday, everything started hitting the fan. And to go back to Clarissa Shields, now Clarissa Shields, she a talented fighter, and I think right now she got the movie going on. She be kind of every time you hear she talking crazy. She talking crazy. She talk reckless, but she could back it up. So she was up there. I think she got into it with Cam. Cam was talking fly, and I think she said something to Cam, and then Cam said something to her, and they going back and forth. Cameron and Mace, they got their own It Is What It Is podcast. I don't know if he did it on his podcast or their joint podcast, but Clarissa Shields, she had snapped, and then Cam snapped back. So that was that. Now it seemed like everything that hit the fan, because like I said before, I ain't know Pap was messing with Clarissa Shields, but now it's all coming out. It's all coming out that Clarissa Shields was that other person. I'm thinking, Clarissa Shields, Remy don't want no smoke with her. She don't want no physical altercation with her. Clarissa Shields gonna knock her out. I mean, smooth out, clean out her socks. So I know she don't want those type of complications. She don't want them type of problems. Like that's like me saying I want smoke with Deontay Wilder. Nah, that's I don't want no smoke. Not that type of smoke. You want to smoke where you got a fair fight. You don't want no smoke where it go wrong way you thinking about, pinning somebody down. Nah, not that type of smoke. But over the past few days, the whole story been coming out. It's like Pat was like, you keep bringing my name into this. He just said, man, this is what happened. You know, I snuffed him. I snuffed that man. I had the mask on. I ran up in the spot they was at. They had a little event going on. I ran up with the mask and I hit him with the 2-piece and I knocked him out. You know, Remy told me not to say nothing about it, but I knocked the man out. And he was like, I ain't knock him out because he was messing with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and then proceeded to, you know, and I said, oh, that's deep right there. That's deep right there because, you know, sometimes it does fall back to principles. You know what Big Worm said is the principalities of this thing here. Sometimes, you know, as a man, I don't know, you know, women and men, we look at things differently. I don't know how the younger generation do, but, you know, principles is almost everything. If you ain't principled, you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So I kind of understood what he was saying. If you scraping my old lady, man, don't shake my hand. You playing with my head when you do stuff like that. And she was bringing him around, and know what I mean, this man looking in this man in his out. So as a, you know, I'm gonna break it down, man to man. You know, we got certain lines you ain't supposed to cross. You ain't supposed to cross when it's based on disrespect and dishonor. So if you doing something like that and you bold enough to be in a man house on a man face and that's what you doing, that means you see this man as less than, or you disrespecting this man. You ain't giving him his proper honor. So, you know, you subject to anything. You know, it ain't no, he ain't violating you because you the one who started the violation. So anything that come out of that, you really brought it upon yourself. You know, if you moving like that, you know, that's dishonorable. That ain't it ain't no honor in doing stuff like that. You know, if y'all tucked away to the side, you doing this, your thing, you like, man, I ain't, you know, you deal with your problem. But if you coming around this man, you shaking hands, y'all moving like, you know, y'all trying to be sneaky, then that's something different. So, you know, that's what Papoose said he was coming from. You know, he was like, man, this man he playing me close. So Papoose wind up after he did it, as soon as he did it and got away with it, because he ran off, as soon as he did it and got away with it, he spit some bars about the situation, talking about, yeah, I put the mask on and I do, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. And I think it was titled Food for Thought. If I ain't tripping, I think it's online right now. If you look it up on YouTube or something, it's called Food for Thought, Papoose. It should have been published last year around Halloween. I think he did it to the man on Halloween. Put the mask on, slid up in the jump, bam, bam, bam. And he was saying the last time I seen Easy the Block Captain, he was in a fetal position. So he was going in. He was like, yeah. He said, after I knocked that man out, Remy gonna help him up, pick him up, and go. She left with him. She went home with the man and stayed with him for 4 days. And he was saying on top of that, she was with this dude on Christmas. On Christmas. And they got a child together. They got one child. So I'm gonna bring it all back and wrap it up and make it, you know, put a bow on it, y'all. So y'all can get some context. I'm gonna give you their story. Papoose and Remy. They were one of the examples of black love and, you know, I guess urban culture. You know, our culture, you know, they were one of the symbols that we had. Remy Ma, she from the Bronx. I think she was discovered or she was signed to Fat Joe label. Papoose, he was a I guess underground artist from Brooklyn, New York. I think he originally come from Queens, if I'm not mistaken, but you know, he spent most of his time in Brooklyn. Both of them at the time was nice. Papoose had just had a big song that came out with, I want to say, Busta Rhymes, touch your teeth, something like that. Uh, it was crazy. It was crazy. Remy Ma, she was making bangers with Fat Joe. I think she had Lean Back. I think she had a song with Jay-Z, if I ain't mistaken. She might have been on that Touch It Teaser thing too. But they both was dope. I think I get an edge to Remy, but I wouldn't take nothing from Papoose. Papoose was on the verge of maybe turning the corner in his career from being an underground to a more mainstream artist. Now, Remy Ma came up on a situation where one of her friends had stole money and jewelry from her, and she got her hands on a firearm allegedly and discharged that firearm and wounded her friend. I think they was into a confrontation. They was in the car arguing about it. She pulled out the thing and started working. Bow bow bow. Y'all know what that is. And she was charged. She had a criminal charge against her for hitting her friend with the firearm. And I don't talk about smacking. She was letting that thing go. So the court case come around. I think her and Papoose had just started messing around before this incident. I was hearing rumors about Papoose and Remy Ma. So she get that case. The case go to trial. Papoose standing beside her. I think he shelved his career in order to support her and her going through her situation. Um, she go to trial. She blow trial. She wind up getting like 15 years. So I think Papoose put his career on hold. He was going back and forth to jail. The way he describes, he was going every day. Remy describes he was coming so much that she was telling him to slow down. And I've been to the spot before. You don't tell nobody to slow down. That's time you get out. Like other than that, you be in the cell. You want to get out of the cell. If you got a little visit coming in every day, you ain't saying slow down. You saying thank you. So that always struck me as odd. And she, to me, she ain't that good looking anyway. So for to be chasing somebody that's she ain't that easy on the eye anyway, and she acting like she like that, I couldn't understand it. For the love of me, I couldn't understand. I was like, yo, she tripping. She acting like this man ain't showing her love. But to each is his own. They wind up rocking out. She wind up blowing trial and getting 15 years. I think Papoose was supporting her so much that they wind up getting married. And I don't know if it had anything to do with conjugal visits or something like that. That's when you get to get intimate with the person you married with. And I think conjugal visits, you might be eligible for conjugal visits in some spots in like the New York area if you married. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but they wind up getting married. Um, she did, out of 15, I think she did 7. She was gone for a long time, tucked away. And she came home. I forget when she come home. She been home for a while though. So she did a whole 7. Came home wilding, trying to get her name back established because before she left, she was doing things. She was holding it down. She was on her way. She was on her way up. She was filling in that spot as the top female rapper at the time. This was before Nicki Minaj, and I think she was in that space. So she came home wilding, wanted to talk crazy about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, I don't even think Nicki Minaj looked at her in that fashion, but her and Nicki Minaj was going at it for a time. I think she had a song called Sheetha. Now it's rumored that Papoose might have penned that song for her in Sheetha. And she went crazy on that joint. She went crazy on Nicki. But she didn't dethrone Nicki. I think it did hurt as far as people's perception. But, her fans, her people that she rock with, they still rocking with her. She's still doing good. Remy and Papoose had transitioned to reality TV. I think they started doing love and hip hop. and it was more centered and focused on them. And they was doing their thing. Come to find out, you know, she after that it got into the battle rap situation, started her own league, and in between that time, I think they had a daughter. They got a daughter. I think they child is 6 years old at the time. So once between the reality TV, she wasn't making too much music. Every now, Papoose he do verses like he'll pop up on the internet. You will hear him spit some hot bars. It depends on what the trending topic is, but he's always done that. I don't think he do the yearly wrap ups like Uncle Murder, but I think he get to it. Something come up that's kind of galvanizing. He gonna put some bars on there. That's what he do. So when this situation came up with the Battle League and with Easy the Block Captain and Remy, everything hit the fan. That's when it started erupting around this time last year, and it just came to a head. And it done set the internet on fire. That's content on top of content. But I'm telling you, y'all, I just want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think Remy Ma was out of pocket? Do you think Papoose was out of pocket? Because to me, it seemed like Papoose ain't really say nothing to just now. He ain't really say nothing to just now. It's just now, he's been mum's the word the whole time. But now he got time today. And then Easy the Block Captain gave his version. I think he a clown for that, though. He gave his version, talk about, man, that man snuffed me. And he was saying something about, yeah, he ain't know what was going on. He put a listening device. He corny. He put a listening device in her car. I'm thinking, how is that corny? How is he corny for putting a listen? Because if everybody was keeping it real with him and she was keeping it real with him, she would have just told him. The point that he had to put a listening device in the car to find out what was going on, that point to that man being sharp. That he knew something was amiss. He knew something wasn't right. He wasn't getting the truth from you or her. So he had to put something in her car to find out what was going on. And that's when he found out that it was you. And that's when he ran down on you. And he would talk about, yeah, he came up like a ninja. I ain't know where he came from. And the way he was talking, like security ain't stop him. And we're like, man, who relying on security? If you a real one, you ain't relying on security to stop nobody. Like, man, he came through all the security. That mean you soft, like that man said. So, my viewpoint on my assessment of it is like, man, you was snaking, you playing around, it cost you a lot. But, when you doing stuff, when you out of bounds, when you crossing the lines, it always costs. It always costs. And, of course, you might have enjoyed the moment, but it hurt your career because before that, I think he was on Fresh Prince and Bel-Air and all that stuff. He was moving and shaking, and you let your lower self knock you out the box. So, y'all tap in. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm about to bounce over to TikTok and, see what's going on, pop up on their live over there, see if I can shake a little bit on TikTok. I think they got something where they're giving out points and rewards for you posting. I'm new to that. I just got 1,000 followers over there, so I'm able to use all the stuff on the live and do my thing tussle. And if y'all over there, y'all check out Tawny Ra. Tawny. That's Tawni, if I ain't mistaken, R. But it's Tawny. Tawnie. If I ain't mistaken, Tawny Ra. She got a dope platform. Of course, I'm going to shout out my man's Jamal Bryant. He both on YouTube and TikTok. Of course, I'm going to shout out my man C. Terrell Scott yapping till we make it happen. I'm going to give a shout out to, of course, Mario Bunton at Button Boulevard. He got his own newsletter and everything. I don't know if he on TikTok, but I think he on TikTok and YouTube. That's Button Boulevard or Mario Button. Y'all check him out. Um, of course, y'all, tap in with Elise Pro Barber right there on 368 Demi Boulevard. Y'all make it happen, man. That's a good place to be at, man. If y'all in this area, Newport News, up here, Demi Boulevard by the Fort Eustis area, y'all check in, man. I want to give a big shout out to my sister-in-law as well. She got a nice old business right now. It's Sunrise Kitchen, Baths, and Closets. Making the process of remodeling easy, transforming your homes. They got 3 locations. One in Chesapeake, one in Virginia Beach, and one in Hampton. They do wonderful jobs. And I'm about to close this case up, y'all. Court is adjourned. My case is closed. I'm about to wrap it up. So y'all take it easy. I'm gonna tap back in probably tomorrow. Usually I would have did 2 today, but man, that fire water had me sitting sideways. So after I hopped out the shower, I laid down and I woke up. It was nighttime, y'all. So y'all tap in with me, man. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all my go-getters, man. Let's go. I'm gonna be in here tomorrow. So y'all check me out tomorrow too, man. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Yeah. What y'all want? I got bars too, though. I make the flame hot. Yeah. And I'm about to start dropping shorts too. Flaming hot. I got that flaming hot. Think not? Man, I got that flaming hot. And I'm in the spot. I let the beat gon' drop. I got that flaming hot. Yeah. Cream rise to the top. Y'all know I keep that flaming hot. Rise to the top. Y'all know I keep that flame on hot. Turn it up, let me cook. And it's this or that. This is rap. Let's get to it. Y'all know we back. We back in business, Baltimore. Yeah. I'ma catch y'all tomorrow, man.